For the support that you've been showing us in the course of the last maybe 18 to 20 hours. I think it was around 4 p.m. when the Mumbai Police new Commissioner held a news conference. And it was such a well-coordinated news conference because the moment the Police Commissioner comes into the frame, all channels cut to it with their graphics and everything ready. It's almost as if they knew what was going on. But that's the reality, that's how television works, and we'll tell you all about it. Republic TV fights back. Republic Fights Back is the worldwide #1 trend. And we'll tell you how the attempt of the Mumbai police to target Republic TV has fallen flat. Not just flat, it's embarrassed the Mumbai police because the FIR names India Today. FIR names India Today. 8th of October, the FIR is filed names India Today. And there are witnesses on record named also part of the FIR that names India Today. But the police commissioner tried to drag Republic into it. Of course, he has his personal scores to settle against us because we have questioned the Mumbai police again and again and again. Let me go across to all our panelists joining us this morning. Swapnil Kothari, Savio Rodriguez, Rajalakshmi Joshi, Binay Singh, and they're joining us on the broadcast this morning. Let me come to you, Swapnil. The fact that an FIR named another channel called India Today on the 6th of October, you know the law a little bit, Swapnil. 6th of October, FIR names India Today. And we're all surprised because even the witness that we spoke to, and it's also part of the FIR where the witness has named India Today in the FIR, saying that Vishal asked me to watch India Today. The same FIR, the same witness comes on Republic TV. We questioned the witness yesterday. And she said, my kids were asked to watch India Today. My kids were asked to watch India Today, Swapnil. What do you make of what's going on?
Well, it's Niranjan, all I can say it's extremely funny. Yesterday night also I was on the show with Arnab and all along I was only looking at India Today. So India Today should have been the correct television channel that should have been examined. And not any of those other three, unless the other three, that is, the two, Fox, whatever that Marathi and that Box Cinema and then Republic. So, the two smaller channels, obviously, they must have had a complaint. Otherwise, the arrest would not have been made by the Mumbai police. But as far as this aspect was concerned, they should have examined India Today, not Republic Media at all. So this is something which seems to be very funny to me. And, it comes across as, some sort of, a big blooper on the part of Mumbai police for reasons best known to them. So I would appreciate if the Mumbai police were to come out with a proper official complaint if they have against, Republic TV, and then, the legal proceedings can start as far as this aspect is concerned. And, I'll go 2 steps ahead. First of all, as I said last night also, 90% of your viewers, including me, do not know what the meaning of BARC ratings. Trust me, we do not know what BARC ratings mean. How are they formed? All we know is that, yes, BARC ratings do help in, getting revenues or getting advertisements. But let me tell you something. Advertisers who are running big advertising giants, who are paying tunes of crores of rupees, do not go by BARC ratings, but they go by content of what they read, by how Arnab presents himself, by the content of Republic TV, by the pursuit of truth, and by the integrity behind the news. Yeah. They go. So BARC rating may be just that one small little tool which they might show to the, to the bosses that, okay, this is there, and that's the reason why we've sanctioned so much money for advertising. So even if this complaint were to be legitimate and if it were to be there in a court of law tomorrow, according to me, this FIR would be quashed in the very first place itself on the basis that there is no particular basis and there is no harm in getting advertisements. There is nothing wrong in getting advertisements unless the advertisers themselves come and say that we have been cheated or there is a criminal breach of trust, we have been fooled, etc., which they cannot say simply because they, jumped into the well with their eyes open. So there is no question. According to me, India Today should be the channel that should be examined because that is what the channel that is mentioned there in that particular FIR. It is as simple as that.
Yeah. And Savio, when we did the Palghar case, they tried to... Okay, I'll go across to Savio as well. And Rajalakshmi is also joining us now on the broadcast. Rajalakshmi, coming to you, the kind of, look at the trail of this, of the Maharashtra government, right? Every time... And all the cases that we have covered, in fact, in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, specifically in the Sushant Singh Rajput case, our correspondent Anuj was arrested, questioned by the ATS. And look at what happened after Palghar. They tried to file all these fake cases, FIRs, complaints across India. It all fell flat. And on the Bandra migrant coverage, they try to threaten Republic TV once again. And that too did not work. We went to court, we won. And in the Hathras case, just yesterday the morning, the entire narrative changed because what they tried to reach with their political stunt completely backfired for them. And then on a day like that, when a Congress leader has been arrested, someone who was a former AICC secretary, it's clear that it's a media witch hunt. And so open. It's so open, I think everyone's seen through it.
Yes. In fact, yesterday, I was slightly amused, at the very thought of, this thing about, people being paid and all to watch Republic. Like I was telling you on your channel. Yeah, people even joked about how, I have not received any such money, or none of the people I know. Okay, so all the jokes apart, I'm actually appalled as to how, some other channels have been named, and this is like a hit job where unnecessarily the name of a channel is being dragged into this thing. Like Swapnil was saying, actually, I don't know how much bark actually matters. Because it does look like some kind of a shady personal vendetta kind of a thing, like I was telling you yesterday. So all the kind of cases that you have been taking up, obviously they have hit them hard, because whether it may be in the Palghar case, Palghar lynching case, whether it is about Sushant Singh Rajput, or whether it is about Hathras. In Hathras, I mean, that is something again that I was actually appalled. They're actually trying to manufacture riots. They're trying to create some kind of caste differences there. They're kind of, the kind of social differences that they are trying to create there. That is something that was definitely something that everybody should be looking into. Instead of that, they are going around creating this kind of a hit job where they're talking about TRP ratings. They're talking about Republic paying people. Just to give you an example, I don't even need to tell anybody that I'm going to be on a particular topic on Republic. People call up and tell me, we watched your debate on Republic, because that is the kind of viewership that Republic enjoys. This is not something that I'm saying just to please you on television. This is a fact. So I don't understand why something about TRP has to come out right now in the middle of all this. This thing about Hathras, especially, which was such a huge sensational thing, because you have actually exposed such a huge scam there. It's a huge scandal where they're trying to create riots. They're trying to create that thing starting at Hathras, and then they will repeat it everywhere. So that is something very concerning. This is not something that should be taken very lightly. Yesterday, yes, I was a little amused at the thought, but today I am actually upset, and I am appalled at how to what lengths people can go to create these kind of situations and to throttle the truth. I'm sure that everybody stands strongly with Republic in your fight for justice, in your fight for the truth. And I really hope that you please carry on with whatever you have been doing all these days, all these years. And I'm sure that you will enjoy viewership as much as you have been enjoying, and this will only add to your viewership. This will not deter you in any way. I really wish you all the best. And we are all with you. We are all with Arnab Goswami. So I wish you all the very best.
And
Thank you for that. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
go ahead.
And Niranjan, what I have not liked is the fact that the other channels went ballistic over this. 3-4 other channels went ballistic over this.
Yeah.
The best thing, in my opinion, if my advice to them would be, keep quiet. Build on your things. Build on your efforts. Build your ratings on your efforts. Do not drag Republic TV. Imagine a situation, reverse situation. I can guarantee you that if there was a reverse situation, Republic TV would have never, ever, even mentioned or taken this, of any other channel if it was being, hammered by, the police, or say by anybody, by any regulatory agency for that matter.
Swapnil, that wouldn't be news to us. That wouldn't be news to us.
Correct. Absolutely.
We're not
this
petty.
Is what correct. And that is what I have found it most reprehensible. You are part of the same colleagues. We have tremendous rivalry even in our legal fraternity. But we never ever do this. We never do this. So, we keep it within our wraps. We may have a big verbal sort of a fight with each other outside the courtroom. But inside the courtroom, we maintain that decorum, just as the way the media is responsible as a whole for the fourth estate, as the press, as a free press. So in this, they should have kept quiet and not gone ballistic. According to me, their ratings have gone down since yesterday dramatically. They have made the biggest blunder of their life.
No, let me tell you something, Swapnil. In fact, we have a message for them, and I know that they're all listening in very closely to every word that Republic TV says. And we have also prepared a plate for them, a special graphic plate to all these channels. We want to ask these channels, were they not aware of the full facts when they decided to name Republic TV? Were they not aware? And now that the FIR names India Today, and now that the witness on record on tape names India Today, we want to ask all these channels, will they issue a corrigendum? Will they issue an apology? Will they introspect? Because, we will do what is right in law, and we will continue to pursue not just the Mumbai police against whom we will file defamation cases, but we will do what we have to do. Swapnil and Binay Singh.
Yeah.
And we don't want to discuss these channels because they don't really matter to us. Swapnil,
exactly.
They don't matter to us. In fact, we feel that their TRPs will rise a little bit after they do our story. We know that.
No, I think it'll go down. I think it'll go down. The people are not foolish. It'll go down.
No. The kind of look at the kind of backlash that all of them are getting. And the thing is, Swapnil, let me tell you something. Swapnil and Binay, for 178 weeks. Yesterday, when the ratings come in on Thursday, we monitor them very closely, right? Because it's important to us. And yesterday morning was 178th week. 178 weeks we've been number one. Since we launched in May 2017 for 178 weeks. And before that, for 12 years, Swapnil, we were number one in another channel.
Yes, I know that.
Okay.
I'm aware of it.
And let me tell you one more thing. Something very interesting, Binay Singh. There was a system called TAM. Before BARC came in. And when we were number one, the team with Arnav was number one, they complained against TAM. And now that we are number one for 178 weeks, they have a problem with BARC. So, this is not new to us, Binay. This is not new to us. And people see through all of this.
Of course they do.
Niranjan, Republic TV, for me and for many people in this country, it is not just a channel. It is a platform which echoes the sentiment of 99% population of this country, the 99% population that loves their country, that loves India. And the love of people of India for Republic TV, that is beyond TRP. I am repeating it again, that is beyond TRP. The people love you beyond TRP. And the most serious thing in this whole affair has come out, that look how Parambir Singh and few other channels acted. It is not just funny, but it is dangerous. Any person who is having such an vindictive behavior and a history of vendetta policing must not sit on a responsible post like Mumbai Police Commissioner. And one more thing, Niranjan, the quality of a human being can be measured by his behavior towards women and soldiers. And this Parambir Singh, what he did to a girl, Sadhvi Pragya, is beyond explanation, is beyond words. He abused he abused his power to torture a decorated army officer like Colonel Purohit. And what he is doing with the Republic, it is the height of law. It is the height of law, Niranjan. And one more thing, he must first apologize to the Mumbai police. Parambir Singh must first apologize to the Mumbai police for causing a dent on their reputation. He must apologize to the Mumbai police, then apologize to the people of Maharashtra, then apologize to the Republic TV, and then he must apologize to the whole of this country, and he must resign. From which face he will face this, from which he don't have a face left. He is finished. He is exposed. And this is not an isolated case, Niranjan. He has a history of that. He has been misusing his power. He has been doing this vendetta politics in his whole career. He is known for this. That he is notorious for that. And such a person, if he is holding such a responsible post like Mumbai Police Commissioner, it is a very dangerous trend, and it is very dangerous. I think the IPS fraternity, the UPSC, the Home Ministry also must put a check. They must have a psychological check. They must have a system of checking it psychologically, that such sick people can't be police officers. And if they are going to be police officers, such sick people, they are going to come into policing. Exactly what will happen, what Parambir Singh is doing. What he is doing, Niranjan, that is not policing. That is not policing. Mumbai police has sent so many decorated police officers. And till today also, so many officers are there, those who can be an example for whole of this world, that what policing is. Such a good track record and such a good reputation they have.
Not just that, Vinay, there is a witness.
What he did to a soldier.
There is a witness. There is a witness, in fact, named in the FIR. There's a witness named in the FIR. And we contacted the witness. And the witness also names India Today. I want to play that tape out. I think we have that tape. We'll just play that tape out of the witness as well, where even the witness says that she was asked to watch India Today. Her children were asked to watch India Today. Take a look.
हेलो हाँ तेजल जी बोलिए।
हाँ सर, वो सर आप अभी बता रहे थे ना, जब भी मेरे घर पे वो भी सर आए थे पहले, ये जो आप अभी सवाल पूछ रहे हैं ना, जो भी वो क्वेश्चन अभी मेरे घर पे भी पूछा गया था, और सर तभी मैंने भी बताया गया था कि मेरे लड़कों ने सब तभी बोला था कि हाँ हम लोग को बताया था ऐसा विशाल ने कि आप ये चैनल देखना। पर हम लोग तो क्या, वो बच्चे लोग तो इंडिया टुडे तो वो क्या इंग्लिश चैनल है ना सर, तो वो
विशाल ने, आप तेजल जी आप कह रही हो विशाल ने आपको बच्चों को कहा था कि आप इंडिया टुडे देखिए?
हाँ सर।
अच्छा, मतलब ये विशाल ने ये कब कहा होगा, आपको जानकारी है?
नहीं सर, वो मैंने बताया ना कि शायद से मैं घर पे नहीं होगी और बच्चे लोग को बताया, तो बच्चे लोग तो अभी क्या काम पे सब अभी वो सब रहते, तो तभी उसको याद नहीं रहा। अभी मैंने कॉल करके बताया सर।
मैं ये जानना चाह रहा था,
हाँ
आपके जो बच्चे हैं
हाँ,
ये कौन मतलब क्या कर रहे हैं अभी?
सर एक तो जॉब कर रहा है, दोनों जॉब ही कर रहे हैं सर।
तो वो इंग्लिश चैनल देखते हैं वो ऐसे?
हाँ सर, वो देखते हैं सर।
अच्छा, तो सिर्फ उनको बोला गया, दोनों आपके एक लड़का एक लड़की है, कि आप इंडिया टुडे देखिए?
सर मेरा लड़का ही था, लड़की नहीं थी, तभी जॉब पे गई थी सर।
आपके लड़के का नाम क्या है?
जय सोलंकी।
जय सोलंकी आपके लड़के, उनको विशाल ने बोला कि आप इंडिया टुडे देखिए?
हाँ सर।
थैंक यू तेजल जी, थैंक यू सो मच।
सर इसमें कुछ हम लोग को कुछ नहीं होगा ना सर?
नहीं, आपको देखो, आपको जो सच्चाई बोलनी है वो आपको बोलनी है तेजल जी।
हाँ सर, क्योंकि अभी क्या हम लोग को तो, उन बच्चे लोग को तो ऐसा कि अभी चलो वो बैरोमीटर लगा हुआ, तो वो लोग बैरोमीटर के हिसाब से आएंगे।
मेरा मे भी कोई रिपोर्टर आपके पास कल सुबह आए तो प्लीज आप उनसे बात कर लीजिएगा।
हाँ, किस चीज के लिए सर?
तो यही जानने, थोड़ा आपके एक बाइट हम कैमरे में रिकॉर्ड कर लेंगे आपकी।
ओके, रिकॉर्ड करेंगे सर?
हाँ
सर रिकॉर्ड करेंगे तो सर हम लोग टीवी में भी आएंगे सर, वैसा मत करो सर। अभी उसमें हम लोग का भी सर, हम लोग कितने साल से हम लोग के घर में वो रखा है सर।
अगर आप कैमरे में आना चाहती हैं तो ठीक है, नहीं आना चाहती है तो कोई बात नहीं।
नहीं सर, ऐसा कुछ मत करिए सर।
लेकिन तेजल जी, मैं आपकी इस बात को ऑन रिकॉर्ड लूंगा जो आपने मुझे बताई है। आपके फोन को तो ले सकता हूँ, आपकी फोटो नहीं आएगी, लेकिन आपके ऑडियो को मैं यूज करूंगा।
ओके सर, वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है सर।
हाँ, थैंक यू तेजल जी, कुछ होगा मैं आपको कॉल करूंगा। थैंक यू सो मच।
ओके सर।
Back and we will expose the truth and the attempt to target Republic TV by the Mumbai police. The FIR itself exposes the entire attempt to try and intimidate us. The FIR in fact named India Today. The FIR and witnesses named India Today, but they launched a witch hunt against Republic TV. Savio, you've seen the FIR, sent you a copy. In fact, it's both in Marathi and in English. Do you have any doubts about the manner in which this case is unfolded?
This morning to have my regular egg breakfast, and guess what? I saw Rahul Kanwal and the Mumbai Police Commissioner's face. I decided not to have my breakfast because that's exactly what this is. This is egg on the face of India Today and the Mumbai Police Commissioner, and it's turned out to be an absolute joke. But on a serious note, It is sad. It is sad that the Mumbai Police Commissioner and certain sections of the media can actually fall and stoop so low in their professional rivalry and in Republic's pursuit for the truth that they actually rely on lies to target Republic. I mean, this has got to be the most lowest of the low in Indian media history. It is sad. It's actually sad. You can look at it from a funny point of view, but it doesn't augur well for Indian media. At a time when all of us should be pursuing the truth, when all of us should be going after the people behind the death of Sushant Singh Rajput, the truth behind the Hathras, the truth behind Sunanda Pushkar's death, they are targeting Republic. It only proves that some of these media don't work in the interest of the people of India. They work in the interest of some people that are close to them. I don't know whether they are politicians or police authorities. But what has happened is India today is really now yesterday's India. Because Republic is leading the way. Very sad day for Indian media. But Republic, the people of India stays with you. And we will continue to fight for the truth.
Yeah, we're also asking that question. I'll play this plate once again. Will all these channels apologize because the FIR and witness have named India today? Will all channels correct themselves and issue a corrigendum? Will they make the correction? Because all of them yesterday were almost prepared. They were almost prepared, Swapnil, I can tell you in TV. And that's the inside story that I want to tell you because, we've picked up some inside details. What the Mumbai police perhaps does not realize is that many officers, rather most officers, are upset with the manner in which, Parambir Singh has been functioning. So top officers speaking to Republic TV off record told us the inside story. And let me tell you the inside story. I have a graphic of that as well. I'll play that graphic out and you will understand what the inside story is of this entire so-called TRP scam news conference that the Mumbai Police Commissioner held yesterday. Swapnil, we are told that after this FIR was filed on the October 6th, on the 6th of October, that named India Today, right? The FIR was filed on the 6th of October. And that is when the Mumbai Police Commissioner got into it. In fact, yesterday in the entire news conference, can you imagine? He should have at least said that the FIR named India Today. He did not even say that. He did not reveal that India Today was named in the FIR. He did not, right? Nowhere did we hear him say that.
Yes.
And we are told from top officers, sources in the Mumbai police, that instructions were given not to name India Today in the FIR, to hide that FIR. In fact, eyewitness naming India Today was not taken on record. The eyewitness statement is also on the FIR copy. It's a 6-page FIR copy. And the eyewitness naming India Today was not taken on record. The Mumbai Police Commissioner said, I will do the press conference after he came to know about a case like this. He said, I will do the press conference myself. This is what sources are telling us. And when FIR naming India Today came out last night at 9 p.m., the Mumbai police, we are told, went into a tizzy. Senior Mumbai police officers realized after the FIR came out that the police force is in a mess, that is a big embarrassment and an egg on the face of all these, the likes of Parambir Singh. And the senior Mumbai police officers are of the opinion that Parambir should have investigated India Today. They feel that India Today should have been investigated if it was there on the FIR.
Right.
And under pressure, the police has admitted. Remember, there was a statement that came out late. Under pressure, they admitted that India Today was named in the FIR. In fact, a top cop, we are told, got personally in touch with editors based in Delhi and asked them to cover the news conference. And Parambir Singh did not tell these editors about India Today's name in the FIR. Parambir Singh did not tell these editors. In fact, we are told that he reached out, he made a call to some of the editors, and he did not tell them about India Today's name. I mean, what's going on? That's the real inside story that nobody told you.
Well, now that the truth stands exposed, I think the best thing for the Mumbai police to do would be to investigate India Today first. Because if that is the part of the FIR, if that is the FIR, then you got to go ahead and start investigating on that basis. Because that is what the law says. And as far as dragging in Republic is concerned, unless or until you have a legitimate complaint, assuming that you have a complaint or assuming you have some affidavits or some witness statements to you, then please feel free. You must feel free to summon, because that is what the law says. You summon the people that you need to summon from Republic TV, and they will give you the answers accordingly, and they will comply with the law. So it is as simple as that. And I completely agree with Mr. Vinay Singh on this, that, being a Mumbaikar myself, I am super proud of the Mumbai police, the way we've, Niranjan, you are also living in Mumbai, the way we feel safe, the way we go around, the way the Mumbai police has handled the pandemic, etc., and all these things. And, this sort of a thing, I'm more against the fact that you have not chosen to investigate India Today.
Swapnil, jokes apart, I don't feel safe.
It's embarrassing.
No, jokes apart, Swapnil, I can tell you that, we keep our head held high despite all of this, right? And we've been fighting it, Swapnil. How many times have we had this debate about the attack on Republic TV? How many times, Swapnil, in this year alone?
Yeah,
when they attacked Arnab on Palgad, when they attacked Arnab on the coverage on the Bandra migrants, remember that, the migrant gathering?
Yes, I do.
How many times have they done that? When Anuj was arrested? When the cases were foisted against us?
I'm talking about the common man. Or
No,
I'm just talking
I'm telling you, I'm telling you, we are strong because, the kind of support that we get every day. And you know that people watch us, Swapnil, and that's the only reason why we are so strong, because governments come and go, people stay.
And Niranjan, one short point, Niranjan, what, it still doesn't sink in my brain that, as Rajalakshmi pointed out, and Savvy also pointed out that, how can you, ratings don't decide me, the course of, my watching TV. Now, for example, I'll give you one very simple example. A lot of people have given me a call in the last 1 month or so saying, we watched you on Republic TV and you did a good job as far as the Sushant Singh Rajput's case was concerned. You did a good job as far as this part was concerned. So I asked them, so what makes you watch Republic TV? My neighbor told me to watch it.
Swapnil,
so
fun fact.
Word of mouth.
Can I tell you a fun fact? Swapnil, Rajalakshmi, Savio and Vinay, I'll tell you a fun fact, right? Some illiterate social media influencers put out posts yesterday saying that Republic TV and Republic Bharat has lesser subscribers than India Today and Aaj Tak. How can they have more ratings? These illiterate social media influencers don't know that we have been in existence for only 1 year in Hindi, okay? And we have been in existence in English only for 3 years. Let me give you a fun fact. You can check. Our viewership right now on YouTube, live viewers, 4,300 live viewers. And let me give you a fun fact. India Today's viewers, live viewers on India Today, 600. Right now, I can show you. I mean, I can't turn this desktop screen around, but India Today's live viewers right now are 600. Republic TV's live viewers are 4,400. Right? And so many people are texting us saying, why didn't you send me my money? Even I watch Republic. They're joking about it. It's become a joke.